Hey everyone, this is Rob Lawrence from VRA Realty Alliance. Today I'm going to talk about the steps to buying a home in Pennsylvania. If you're getting a lot of good content from this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I got a lot of great content around buying and selling and investing in real estate in Pennsylvania. So buying a home is super exciting. It's obviously a goal for a lot of people, and it really helps people build wealth through real estate opposed to renting. So there's a lot of great things about buying. PA is a beautiful state. I love it here. I live in Westchester, PA myself. Anyway, I'm going to take you through the steps. This is basically the flow chart we're going to use, so you can see all the different steps involved. It's somewhat a little more complex actually than this, believe it or not, but I'm going to run you through the basic milestones in the process so you can understand what you're going to go through from basically the time that you're going to find a realtor to the time that you've got the keys and you're moving in your couch. Okay, so let's talk about step one, which is contacting a realtor. And there's a number of ways you can meet a realtor. Obviously, you're meeting me right now, and I can introduce you to realtors if you need to. I offer that as a free service. But you can also just look at your friends and family, maybe some connections you may have. You can get connections online, Google people, find people, anyway. But the main thing is, I would say the first step in the process is contacting a realtor, and they're going to kind of be your advocate that's going to help you go through this flow chart. So the next step is getting pre-approved for a loan. This is a really important step in the process, and I recommend working with a mortgage professional. I have a couple that I like to work with, and really, it's just about getting the job done, having them be responsive. So the next step is finding a home. Right now we have a tight inventory, so that's a little bit low, but your realtor should set up a search for you. You're probably going to be looking on your own on Zillow and those kinds of things. But you got to find a home and go and tour homes. That's a really big step in the process. So you're going to look at houses, and then you're going to start going to houses. And I always say it's a journey. So it's something that you've kind of got to go through. You've got to learn your market, learn what you like in a house, what you don't. Once you find a house you like, it's time to make a deal. So you're going to want to make a deal with the other side. Basically, your realtor is going to send over an offer package to the other side. And there's a lot of different intricacies to making a deal right now, especially in a competitive buyer's market. So it's not uncommon that there are multiple offers on houses. It's important that your realtor really understands how to win competitive bids right now. So after you've won the house, the next step is putting down your deposit check. A deposit check is typically going to be between 1% and 2% of the price of the house. So if the house is $300,000, I might put down a $5,000 deposit check, for example. Bigger deposits make your offer stronger. Smaller deposits make your offer weaker. The deposit check is typically refundable if you exit on inspections or mortgage or some other contingency in your contract. So after you got your deposit check down, you've got usually 5 days to do that. You're going to begin the mortgage application process in earnest. So you've been pre-approved, but now you've got to get fully approved. So from the time that you're making a deal, typically it's going to take about 40 days until you close. One of the other things your realtor is going to do is schedule an inspector to do inspections on the home. This person is going to look through everything in the house that they can see, how old's the hot water heater? Is the HVAC working? Do the windows work? How old's the roof? Those kinds of things to protect you in the buying process. Now, a lot of times right now in this competitive market, people are waiving inspections. Obviously, you never recommend you waive inspections. There's a risk associated with that. Sometimes you can mitigate the risk based on how old the house is, maybe if you've walked through with an inspector prior to making an offer, whatever it is. But they're going to typically do 3 inspections in Pennsylvania, which are going to be the general home inspection, termite, and radon. There's others as well that you can do, but talk to your realtor about that. After you go through the inspection period and you've negotiated everything and either they've given you some money, fixed some things, or just said, hey, flat out, we're not doing anything, and you've decided to move forward, you're going to order appraisal. So an appraisal is basically the bank saying, hey, I'm loaning $100,000 on this house. Is this house worth $100,000? And if it's not, I'm not going to loan that much because I'm not going to loan $100,000 on a $50,000 house. So appraisal is an important part of the process. And again, if that comes in low, that's also another possible area for negotiations. At the same time, you're also going to be hiring a title agent. The title agent is going to make sure that the house is transferring to you free and clear of any liens, meaning like, did they pay their taxes? Did they pay their water bill? Whatever it is, the title agent is going to make sure that you're getting that title free and clear. And if you want more information on that, you can see my video and interview on title insurance with my colleague Doug. you're going to get a final approval, hopefully sometime before closing. So that's going to be it. You're getting all your docs together, you're getting all over them. The mortgage company is going to issue that commitment to basically give you the money at closing day. You're also going to get a use and occupancy, and that may happen before the appraisal, before the title, but sometime in this part of the process is typical. Now, this can vary from area to area. Some townships don't do them. This is done to make sure that the house has smoke detectors, railings, the house is safe to operate. Next, you're going to get homeowner's insurance and switch over all the utilities, or schedule all the utilities to be switched over to you at closing. And then lastly, you're going to do your final walkthrough of the property to make sure, hey, they took all their furniture, they left me the washer dryer like they said they were going to, and everything looks good. And then you're going to go to the closing table. Yay, you're closing. So closing is obviously the best part of this whole process, because now you have a house. You're going to typically sit down with the title agent. The title agent's going to go through all the documentation with you, sign everything. You're going to bring your ID. You're going to bring typically a certified check for whatever funds that you need to finally close on your home. All right, I hope you found that video helpful on understanding the process of buying a home in Pennsylvania in 2021. It's a crazy market out there, but you can do it. If you are in the Philly suburbs like Delaware County, Chester County, Montgomery County, those areas, I help people in those areas. If you'd like me to help you, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description down below in the video.